So, Manchester City 2, 10 men Arsenal 2. Feels like a loss. It started very poorly. We were getting absolutely destroyed and literally destroyed in real time in front of probably about 1 billion people around the world watching Calafiori take a flight straight back to Bologna. Savio was cooking. Gundogan, I don't know where our defense was when he took that shot. The goal they scored, toe poke, straight in. Where was our centre backs? But then, out of nowhere, Calafiori got a return flight, landed, and slapped one top bins. Unbelievable goal. Then you're thinking, okay, all right, well, we've got going on here then. We go 2-1 up. 2-1 up. The set piece kings strike again. Man City looked rattled. Pep was kicking chairs. Literally couldn't sit down on the chair properly because the chair was fucked.
Yeah.
He looked stressed.
That's the best part.
And then my baller, Trossardinho, what are you doing, bruv? Ends up getting sent off for kicking the ball away after flying into somebody, after already kicking Walker, after already kicking the ball away before. He could have been sent off a couple of times, if we're being honest. Then we're like, okay, Saka off at half-time. We're going 0 up front, 9 at the back, 1 in goal. And Matty, we lapsed again in the last moments of the game. I watched that back a minute ago. 29, Thomas Partey, Benny Benidorm, all three of them didn't bother to go and engage on that. They were in the penalty box when that corner was taken. And they're all talking to, everyone's talking to each other. Sub to Southern Guna. Give us your thoughts, my guy.
Trossard was a complete fool, and his lack of discipline cost us this game. These are points that we could not afford to drop, and he needs to be ashamed of himself and should be open hand slapped. That was absolutely ridiculous. I went back and rewatched the foul again 2 or 3 different times. Lee, there's no reason for him to even make that foul. There's no reason.
Right on off time.
Yeah, there's no reason to make that foul. I know a lot of our fans are, well, the referee was bad, this, that, and the third. No. It's real plain and simple. We're in a situation where we're the aggressor. We're up 2-1. We've got practically seconds before halftime. Why give up? Why put the referee in that situation again? Why draw attention to yourself? It's the same thing. It's the reverse Declan Rice. Instead of making this about the team, Trossard said, I decided I'd make it about myself today. Head full of steam to do nothing, to offer nothing, to put this team at a disadvantage when that's the last thing we need. I mean, everything's working well for you. You know, we weathered the early storm. Rodri's off. You know, it's okay. So everybody's starting, you're starting to hear murmurings. You see all in the chat today, people are like, okay, Rodri's off. We might have a little chance. We can get 3. We might be able to, And then you get this right here. Deflating, Lee. It was so deflating to watch that red card go up.
Mate, I couldn't believe it. Yeah, I could believe it. Yeah, but then when I see it, we all said, me, you, and Ola, we all said, it's a second yellow for the foul, which is what we thought it was. 5 minutes later, the chat's going, no, it was to kick the ball away.
I just
fucking brain dead, mate. Brain dead.
Yeah, and see, this is a larger discussion because this is going to happen again. We're going to run these situations this year because we clearly you see the team is much more aggressive this year because you see the number of yellow cards we've accumulated over the past couple of games. Gentlemen, they're going to have to learn how to manage themselves, their behavior in games, especially critical games and critical situations, because we need all the points we can get. We need all the points we can get. The bright spot today, their defense. We know the defense is going to be there, locked and loaded. Locked and loaded, the defense was there today. 46 minutes, 47 minutes there of staunch pressure. They soaked it all up.
That was more than that. It was
I'm
what,
just
7 minutes of stoppage. Yeah, about 50 odd minutes, 52 minutes.
50 plus. Yeah, I'm just talking, guesstimate. But
yeah, plus 52 minutes.
Yeah, so you look at how long they were locked in, and like you said, a lack of situational awareness, which this is something we suffer from. It cost us the game. I mean, we got the point out of it, but I really wanted that win today, man. I wanted that win really, really bad, man. I was damn near in tears when they scored because I really wanted us to win that game today. But the bright spot of this is that they can take something from this game today, Lee, and say that, yeah, we can compete. But I'm gonna tell you something, Lee. I'm gonna mention this, and I know the people who watch my fan cams, they're gonna hate it. I'm gonna mention it again anyway. I told you I'm gonna keep doing this. When I watch this team and I look at that defense, there's one thing that's missing: a striker.
Yep.
We're missing a striker and a creative midfielder.
Our striker had 0 passes completed today.
Say that one more time for the people so they can let that sink in for the dramatic.
Our striker had 0 passes completed today. However, the one thing I will say, he was very lucky he was on the pitch after 5 seconds.
I got a buddy of mine that's a ref. I got a buddy of mine that I play ball with on Sundays. It's a ref that texts me. And he said, Matt, what you think about the game? I asked him, I said, what you think about the start of that game? He said, well, if that had been me, man, he probably had a red and been out of there.
Yeah.
Because he just ran at the guy, just bam.
It just went boom.
That
didn't do the elbow, but he moved. He went to hurt him. Yeah. Listen, I said this to Jez. I said this to Kenny. Yeah. Right. And I said it even on the stream, I think. We've gone up against Roy Keane, Vieira, and all that. We love a tear up.
Yeah.
That's what we grew up on. Yeah. So I get that they want to go out there and rough Rodri up. He's their best player. One of their best players. They got a lot. But you could argue that he's their best player. Yeah. And we went out there to deliberately hurt him today. Yeah. Thomas Partey did hurt him, but it wasn't off of the shoulder barge. It was off of him doing an ACL by hitting the turf, off of being off balance. But again, I'm cool with that. But now you have to win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now he's out for months. He's going to be out for months, mate. Yeah, he's going to be out for at least 3 to 6 months. Yeah, and now, if they win the league without Rodri playing for the next 3 to 6 months, what does that say about us?
Well, Lee, I don't think people realize that if it's going to be a problem, they'll address it in no transfer window. This is just September.
Yeah, January they're just going to buy someone else.
Yeah, they'll address
it. 120 for Guimaraes at Newcastle.
They'll address it then. This will get sorted out. I'm not they're not concerned about this. They're not concerned about that problem. But
Kenny made a good point. Kenny made a good point. Sorry to cut in. Yeah, Kenny made a good point on his fan cam, or was it backstage? I can't remember. I think it was backstage. He said that they only really need him for Liverpool and Arsenal. And what did I say? They beat Man United anyway. Yeah, they normally struggle against Tottenham, but they normally get points against Tottenham. Yeah, so the only games they really need Rodri for is Arsenal and Liverpool. Other than that, they wipe the floor with everyone anyway.
Well, I told you, I said he had that red card last year and it didn't phase him. So our problem is we've got a sporting director who refuses to do what's needed to be done to have this team in the optimum situation to get over. And I know a lot of people in the chat, they were saying, oh man, we're going to start scoring goals, man. I'm not worried about that right now. That's no problem. Bro, Gabriel Magalhaes is tied for the most goals at the football club right now.
Say that again, mate.
Gabriel.
And then tell us how many he's got.
Magalhaes is tied for the most goals at the football club right now, sitting on 2. And how many games are we into the season, Lee? 5?
6.
6?
5 or 6, yeah. 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to address something and let y'all know. We have a scoring problem. We have a genuine
two defenders scored today. 2 defenders. Yeah, one was a worldie, one was a set piece.
Yeah. We have a scoring problem.
And even the worldie, it was a worldie. He went off injured and he played shit today, by the way. Even with that low block, he was awful. Yeah, he was our worst defender today. In fact, I wouldn't say he was our worst player because I thought Martinelli was shit as well.
But you know what, Lee? First game in the Premier League, throw it into the fire. I mean, bro,
first start champions.
But this is what I'm saying. If people were going on, Calafiori's coming in, he's going to turn, And I said, bro, he's got to get settled in. I mean, you can kind of see flashes here or there, but he's got to get settled in. My gripe is that I'm so pissed off because this team is that game showed you how close we are.
Yeah.
To where we need to be. And the fact that this clown has sat there the whole summer and did not do what was needed. And there's some folks that say, well, Arteta might have told him he did. Look, buddy, Lee, when there's something that your old lady need, that she may need, you just go ahead and get it because you don't want to have to be getting up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, going to the store to get it. You just already have it in the house already. That's how we should have been treating this striker situation. Buy it in case I don't need it. Well, I got it for you anyway, just in case you need it. It's there.
Yeah.
And that's how we should have handled it. But instead, Lee, we're gonna have to go through these next few games, brother, where we're gonna have to try to figure out ways to score. A question I want to throw to everybody is we've got the cup competition on Wednesday. Now we're already down to bare bones.
Matty, we know we're going out on penalties.
Yeah, we're already down to bare
penalties, matey. We're losing to Bolton.
We're down to bare bones.
He's going to put out a full reserve team. Yeah, he's going to play the kids that were lining up against on the touchline against Atalanta. Yeah, they're all doing the warm-ups, and we were laughing, going, "Oh, well, what are they going to do? They ain't going to come on. They ain't getting a game." We'll see Ethan Nawari, we'll see Skelly, we'll see all of these players, bro. They'll all be playing on Wednesday, and Bolton will beat us.
And then Saturday, we've got Leicester City, which people are probably, we're going to run over Leicester City. Bro, Brighton 1-1. Barely got past Aston Villa.
We have
this is going to be tough this year.
Creativity problem, and we have an attacking problem. I actually felt sorry. I said this to you on the watch along. I actually felt sorry for Saka today. He was shit in the first half, but the corners he was whipping in resulted in a goal.
Yeah.
It's a fair play to him because he normally hits the first man. Yeah, but at the same time, he was captain today, matey, against the champions, walking out against Man City as the captain. Yeah, and he gets hooked at half time, sacrificial lamb. Yeah, maybe that mentally will fucking get him higher. And he was sacrificed because he don't have pace. Yeah, 29's got height and pace. Yeah, and Martinelli's just got pace.
I think the guys will build off of this game.
Hopefully.
And I think they will. My biggest concern, and I've said it week in and week out, is that Edu has freaking left this team short.
Naked.
Straight naked, man. No clothes on. And we are going to have to try to pick and pull our way through the next couple of months because this fool did not go out and get what we needed. We sold midfielders, Lee.
And by the way, all the players that we got rid of in the Premier League that we got rid of, Reece Nelson
scored yesterday. Scored
the other day. Reece Nelson scored. Yeah, they're all scoring, bro. Yeah, and it's like I'm not saying they're good enough for us, but at the same time, at least go and replace them.
Yeah, I think that's the great with most fans that I've heard even bring this up bring up these points as well. That's an agreement. Is that okay? You move these players on, but where are the replacements? And now we're looking around like, okay, well, because I truly believe if we had a striker, Trossard's probably not even playing this game today. 100%. We probably got somebody else over there, and we're probably having a different discussion. Jokovic plays this game today. We're having a very different discussion.
100%. And on that bombshell, shout your channel out, bro. What you got coming up? Bless up for tuning in to Matty's channel always. Yeah, Southern Guna. It'll be in the title. Make sure you sub to him, yeah? Yo, I'm just watching AC Milan on a breakaway.
What's the score on that? What's the score on that?
Rafa Leao's just missed a sitter, bro. He should have squared it. They would have had a tap.
He always misses sitters.
This game's been end to end. Yeah, make sure you sub to Matty. Make sure you sub to me. I'm going live with LB and Jezza. I think Northside might jump on as well. So check that out as well. But yeah, what you got coming up, bro?
I am going to go grab me something to eat, man. I may hop on that emergency stream there if y'all still on after I get done. Hop in with y'all. And that's it, man. But hey, we got a draw today. better than a loss. We've got to try to figure out a way to build on this and figure out a way to get some goals in the back of the net from our creative play, from our attacking players. Can't keep putting all of the heavy work on Gabby and the fellas at the back, man. We gotta. And one last thing before I go, Lee, go ahead and book Raya for player of the season. He's gonna be player of the season this year.
Facts, unbelievable. We're out. Cronky out. Love
Edu out.